Like, what do we have to do to kind of make it happen? And that's where, again, once the rapport on both sides is like, hey, this guy wants to buy it, and he seems legit. He's helping you help that realtor learn. You educate them, and then she goes or they go to the client, and all of a sudden it's like, okay, because again, they're relying on the realtor, and if the realtor, to your point, doesn't understand it, that makes it very tough to kind of know, is this a trust? Is this just a scam? Because everything's a scam nowadays. So it's like, if you don't understand it, it's a scam.
Yeah.
So it takes a little bit of, again, information.
They're gonna recommend against it.
Yeah. Oh, very easily. And that's why it can kind of be like, all right, here's some websites. And I've actually spoken to realtors when it comes to, because a lot of realtors also want to be investors.
Yeah.
And it's, oddly enough, a lot of realtors are not investors. And you would think they would be because they have a pulse. They see the houses before anyone. Yeah. And it's just like their finances aren't where they need to be, or they just have seen too many things go bad and they're like, oh, I don't want any part of this.
Yeah.
Sometimes educating them and saying, hey, here are some videos. That's why if like you made your own videos, a YouTube video, or you showed them different maybe resources for them to go and do some research on their own, then they can come back and say, hey, yeah, this isn't that bad of a deal. Or again, different ways, even if say the realtor wasn't there and you met a homeowner just organically who wanted to sell a house, and maybe they weren't in a position to owner finance, because that's a majority of people aren't in that position.
Yeah.
But maybe they are in a position to sell you that house, and you're going to do a BRRRR, and you're going to buy it with hard money, fix it up, and refinance it. That can be a struggle too to get them on the same page. So that's where I've worked with when I do that, to kind of show them, oh, here's some resources. Here's what I'm telling you, but go check these out. Like, and then if you want to talk about it afterwards, let's do it.
Yeah.
And that has been such a better approach, because then they say, all right, I heard what you're saying. Let me go and research. They're going to look at the videos or documents you sent them, and then they're going to go get their own. And they're going to find, from a majority of it, that, okay, yeah, this is a thing. This isn't made up, and this is as good as it sounds.
Yeah.
And that is a very, again, you're building rapport. They're trusting you. And again, at the end of the day, it's not like, now there are some that do, right? There are some investors who just straight up try to screw people. Absolutely. But most of them, what they want is a win-win for everyone. They want to get a house at, cheap enough for them to be able to cash flow and make money on. But they also want you to make money as well. It's not like they want to steal your house. So it is, again, it's that education. And that's where it goes back to like when I was teaching or wanted to teach. It was like I could educate there and educate kids and love it. But now I get to educate adults and say, hey, we can do this. Or again, just educating them on how to get like financial like knowledge about their own finances.
Put them in a better position.
Yeah, absolutely.
Change their life.